They're going to lose the trade war that they've started because they're doing it the wrong way. They've just done 10% across the board for all countries. Mr. Trump would have been a hero. But instead, he decided to do it this very silly way. And it's going to hurt him, and it's going to hurt America.
Or the country.
Other countries too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So my point is that the bond market has crashed, and that has increased the interest rates in America. So many EB-5 projects who have high leverage, which means that they have 20% loan, 30% loan, 40% loan, 50% loan, 60% loan, their interest costs are going to be too high.
Too high. The leverage is too high.
Yes, and some of those projects are going to fail. Okay, and so
this is not good for business.
Not good for those who have high leverage.
Yeah.
In Strawberry, we have very low leverage. We have only 8% from the bank. So even if our bank has to raise the interest slightly, it's going to not affect us very much. Whereas a project which was 40, 50%, 60% in debt, they would have to pay a lot more. So the recent move, so what I wanted to do was, that's another example of showing you that our capital stack is very strong. You see? So you mentioned that a whole ship can sink.
Yeah.
Well, usually a ship sinks because there is a change in the water, right? The water becomes very rough.
Or
right?
iceberg.
Or hits an iceberg,
Yeah.
right? Sure. So my point is, the recession is like an iceberg, okay? Or interest rate increases is like a rough water.
Yeah.
Right? So that is where the strength of the capital stack becomes very important. And that's why if you go to highly leveraged projects, they could get into very serious trouble. Most of them will lose profit, and some of them will get
lower leverage, more safer.
Always the case. Right. So they may have very good marketing material and very good, excellent track record in a time when the interest rates were low. But now that interest rates are high, what does that track record mean today? It doesn't mean very much. You see? It is the capital stack which are...
So lower leverage EB-5 project, the better.
In general, that is the much safer place to be for an EB-5 investor if they want their money back. Yes. I have seen about 70-80% of Chinese investors want their money back. 20%, 30% to my surprise, I met some of them. They say, we don't care about the money, we just want the green card. So you know your clients. If that's the kind of clients you have, then it's up to you. But if your clients want the money back, then they should stick to projects which have very low leverage, as low as possible. And in Strawberry, it's only 8%. It's very low indeed. It's very hard to go any lower than 8%.
So what do you think is the most safe project for EB-5?
If you want your money back, then always stick to very low leverage projects.
Low leverage.
Generally speaking, that is always a safe place to be. So that's my point. Please consider what I said and think about it and see if that's something that makes sense.